Bellingham Public Schools just made a curious hire. The district now has an executive chef.
We've got barbecue chicken, we've got some baked beans, and then there's also a chicken hero option.
Patrick Durgan's job is to fix lunch, not just reheat something from a box.
There's high sodium, high sugar, high fat content in a lot of processed foods. There's a lot of preservatives and things that we just don't need in our food.
This district is trying to provide more fresh food prepared by its own cooks. It's a years-long transition, but already there are some improvements. Now, alongside the frozen pizza, they're providing a full salad bar, some of it harvested locally.
Yes, Bellwood Acres, good apples.
What they really need is a big central kitchen with all the tools and space to cook for more than 10,000 hungry kids. They plan to open that facility in 2019.
We will be reheating some things on site, but we'll be taking all that raw food and all those raw products and breaking them all down in our own kitchens. So we'll be able to source local ingredients, local products, and bring them into our kitchens and be able to tell that story about, hey, you know that this farmer grew this carrot? Did you know that this farmer, raised these chickens?
Here's what it might look like. The Bethel School District in Spanaway is using its central kitchen to wash, chop, and prep whole ingredients for dishes like chicken pot pie, Chipotle sloppy joes, and beef teriyaki. The district made this video showing what it takes to prepare all those lunches.
You like chicken pot pie? Yeah.
In Monroe Public Schools, a typical lunch might include Asian wheatberry salad, bok choy with garlic ginger drizzle, roast turkey and gravy, and vegetable soup, all made from scratch. They say they've even stopped using canned vegetables.
Eating is an important part of our curriculum.
The South Whidbey School District, though, is transforming lunch and cultivating better eating habits in a way few other districts are.
This is salad from our garden today.
Kids are growing some of what they eat. Today it's lettuce, spinach, and kale. A few days ago, the lunch staff chopped up some bok choy the kids grew and made an easy stir-fry.
We've got a little bit of parsley, lettuce, and we're growing peas.
Carrie Peterson helped launch the district's Farm and Lunches program in 2013.
The long-term goal is that every meal has fresh vegetables from the garden and that we have scratch cooking.
They now have 7 gardens where students learn about agriculture, science, and nutrition while munching on fistfuls of sorrel, an edible weed that's kind of sour.
It's delicious.
Really good. It's one of my favorite things here.
I've had parents say that their children are now taking them through the produce section to tell them what to buy. I had a farmer come up to me and say, "You won't believe it, Carrie, but I now have kids bringing their parents over to my farm stand and telling their parents what to buy."
Who wants to get ingredients? You and Trinity.
And add this to the lesson plan plate: homemade vinaigrette.
6 tablespoons of olive oil, parsley.
Kids like 7th grader Jordan Wu are taste testing their way to the perfect dressing.
It just has a kick to it.
This health and wellness class, an elective, teaches kids how to eat better at home.
It helps avoid junk food, like now that I know how to cook this stuff.
Some school districts are struggling to pay teachers a living wage. Classes are getting more crowded. School buildings need major upgrades. So how is it that some districts are able to fuss over lunches when there sometimes isn't enough money to fund the basics?
All right, so we've got our spinach bed here.
Well, for one, dirt's free. The South Whidbey School District is actually losing students, about 30 per year. But that hasn't stopped them from plowing under some of their open space and planting seeds.
I think that's good.
Grants also help pay for some of the programs.
So if I had one thing to tell other districts, it's like, it works. Don't have any hesitation, go for it.
Bellingham is only able to afford its big new kitchen because voters approved a $160 million bond in 2013, which is funding several projects. Homeowners pay more property taxes, and kids get better lunches. The reality is, districts cannot count on the state to upgrade their menus.
You need some champions, and so if as a parent, I would be trying to find some champions in the community as well as within the district.
But is it worth it? Ask the kids. How's it taste?
I think it's definitely improving, but there is some ways to go.
It's good. Yeah.
Outstanding.
Ted Land, King 5 News.